for Breach have really fully eclipsed 25. We go back again. Crimp once more silenced. This is a much different Ravens roster already from the get-go, Jay. I know we're only a handful of hard points in, but this team, they are slaying it out.
Oh, they're slaying indefinitely, my friend. They are just dominating the better side of the map, making sure they're maintaining the spawns, making the kills a lot easier. They're chopping them all down as they push through double doors, give Scaps the 3. I'm out of here.
Control once more. Breach, I mean, I think it's fair to say, man, they are completely caught off guard for the first time. A moment where they're able to get a few members down on the opposite side, and now they can begin to soak up some of those precious seconds. Still down by 90. We'll see if the young gunning Crimp can eventually get going as he visits the respawn screen. He sits at 4 and 12.
So far, Boston finding a good break, getting a good chunk of time off of this P4 hardpoint. Try to get themselves right back into this game. They're going to be down by 72 points going in towards this Blacksmith Hill. It's now London. They're going to be fully set up off the rotation. It's all about starting off these initial gunfights right. Narrow taking down Asum. He now...
I'm trying to get this side. Is anyone out? Last one map.
Try to fight off their base. It's all about starting to maintain this map control as Kremp finds one, but the trade is going to instantly be there from Asum. Already 30 and 23. This is usually his field day map where he just loves to take over the game. The first 4 times that he played some Fortress Hardpoint Lando, he was a 1.27. The last 5 times he's played it, 0.8. So he's just trying to turn it right back around. He's trying to get back to that 1.3 mode, and so far he's not. He's answering the call.
I was gonna say it looks very, very good to possibly maybe even look at these 30 seconds. Definitely look to be in their favor. London, a big spot. Maybe attempt to go for the attack, or maybe you just back up, park the bus, and allow for that rotation over at the fountain. It appears it will be the Ravens stalling things out, allowing for the final 15 to go the way of Breach, and relying on what has typically been and historically been, Jay, a great rotation for the team that starts it off. We'll see if Breach can once more make the brigade, make the rush into this objective, because they're going to have to do it quick.
It's all about going, man. It's all about going. You have one player in Yuli who's trying to watch the cross, but unfortunately gets some bad timing. So a couple Boston players already put themselves in a great position. Spam your attacks towards the front, blow up these trophies, and let's try to get this guy off point, because it's only 9 seconds until London take map 1.
Oh, and it seemed they recognized that he was out of the play, but he actually taking down 1, taking down 2, taking down everybody. The Breach fall by the wayside. And how about that from London? Scraps and his...
Yeah, but he's got dead silence now, so you got to be ready for this push that could potentially come in as he's able to hit that flank. It's towards bottom pull. He saps on the first, able to take down the second, and at least makes it a 2v2 now with Nasty picking up beans. But Narrow, he's not stopping. Dead silence is still here. He finds his third on the round. He gets the sound cues. The last player's behind him. Awakening here for the pinch.
Give it to Nero. Give it to Nero. No, God, he nearly threw it away, but he ends up dropping 2. Nasty, meanwhile, walks right past Awakening. The nice snap coming in from Big Wake now leads us into a 2v3. The ARs still remain for Breach.
And right now, Yuli and Asum do have Dead Silence invested, so they can run around a little bit, but Asum is actually going to run out. And now it's time for Awakening to invest in his. Bomb is still going to be down towards bottom pool hall. You open up this back door, you get some information onto 1, you go for the snap, and you're able to win it. 2v2 now.
Nobody from London goes for the chow. Remain stationary. In the meantime, Awakening. More hunting.
Oh my.
Are you serious? Now it's found 2. Does he have the 3rd? He knows exactly.
Oh, man.
White flag just yet, but that decision very well might be made for him very soon. 40 seconds on the clock. Guns Nero, 2 more to go. And thankfully he does have dead silence. That field upgrade at his side.
Now it's all on Yuli. 1v2 scenario. He knows at least the positioning of one player, but he's just going to get this bomb down. Dead silence is now going to run out. Beans and Awakening, the ARs for Boston. Ready to try to set up this pitch. Awakening reads it beautifully, but Yuli with the snap. Unbelievable. Only 6 HP left, and Beans hops the bomb. Beans hops it.
You've got to be kidding. You've got to be joking. You've got to be kidding me. Beans just hops right onto the fuse. And
even with the SMG, but at least you get all the information. Those players are cleared out. Last 2 players in towards bed as they do not find a single kill. London holds strong.
Yeah, London take down all 4, and also if you're the Ravens, you know exactly where they are spawning. Over toward the kitchen and now into the diner, that A zone, and we'll see if that causes enough of a stir for Ravens to maybe even reposition, decide to go for that B zone. A bit scattered inside the middle, they begin to line up.
Man.
One direction and 3 go the other. A 5 spree granted here for Nero, 1 away from the cruise.
Yeah, I don't know how he just got that 4-piece. A little bit of assistance.
40 on the clock, he will take it. Another kill found in the mid from Beans.
Okay.
It's gonna be 2 now for him. 2 members left up for London. The others are out of the fight. Right into that B zone we go. All pressure on for the Ravens to try to hold this off.
Yeah, they're trying to retake from middle, but Boston know exactly where they are coming from. They start off with the initial 2 kills. The stack isn't still here, but at least the first segment is already done. They just don't want to get bad timing on Yuli. The player that's still staying alive in towards bedroom. You know what, the rest of the players from London are attacking from mid, but the second segment is already in. They get the gunfights in towards bedroom. Now the stack is here, and this is looking like a Boston Breach round.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Beans firing
So far in this series, they're just playing like rats in towards the bedroom. Just having multiple players from London trying to sniff them out. Krem is winning 1 after 1. Huge gunfights in towards the bedroom, and he's able to shut down that person. Finally, London get an opening towards kitchen, make it all.
is at the bedroom. Awakening begins to beam him. Here comes the cruise, and Nero not able to find anything, but at least has some information calling out that pretty much half of the team is out of the play. Time continues to tick. Can anybody make it here for the Ravens?
It's all over, man. Final push is coming in. Krep has bedroom control. You're watching the aggressive push up through couches as Bees cuts them both down. And that's going to be Boston Breach.
But with the new roster change, maybe this is the time for them to actually put it to good use. London with a few huge kills. Now it's going to spawn out Boston a bit. So into this P2 that we go. 10 seconds left over at the last hill, but the all-out focus is over at the cantina. Ravens play it patient. They play it perfect. And from there, now they've got this building firmly in their grasp. Great job here from Ravens early.
That's beautiful teamwork right there from London. To solo out Awakening, the only player who's sitting in towards top green, but now it's all on Nasty. He's the only player still alive in this position. He does take down 1, but Boston, they combine for 3. Now the last player here is going to be Asum. He has to try to stay alive. At least you're influencing those spawns for your teammates. The spawn close towards heads, but here comes Nero on the flank.
Now what the heck just happened? London looked like they had full control, and then
They
all
did.
of them, except for 1, die in a matter of seconds. 30 seconds to go, and for Breach, they're already thinking about that rotation. Much love to Beads. A big gunfight for him to making his way through the point, making his way into Tin Alley. Nasty, the sole man alive, waiting for some reinforcements to come off the spawn, and the reinforcements, the cavalry, has arrived indeed. Wonderful work here for London, but it is still a headbutt right now in the point. 20, excuse me, to the cantina.
Yeah, it all starts at this P2. You have to try to flip these spawns, at least win these initial gunfights, so the game will be over right now. As Boston Breach have all the bodies on this side of the map. They know where the pressure's coming in from. Only 30 seconds away from them calling series. It's a good start, though, for London. They find the initial 2 kills. All out pressure through heads. The break might be it.
It very well could be here. They do indeed. That's the biggest part right now for London. It's just trying to spin the plates, right? It's just trying to keep in mind everything, every aspect of the game.
What a route.
Awakening from the top side. That's gonna,
Oh!
it's gonna be 3. All of them there for Big Wake. Do they get the tick? It is absolutely possible, and that is what this game balances on. Did Breach get the tick? If they did, this one is over. If not, this rotation is massive. Did they get it? No, they do not, but Boston rotate regardless, and they close things out there on the barbershop.
It feels good. Obviously, any money, any profit's amazing. So I'm just blessed to have this opportunity to play for it.
And of course, we got to ask you about the change in sub duo. So you used to play with Vivid on the bench for this one. They bring Kremp in. What was it like playing with Kremp? What's different with him in the lineup?
I really wouldn't say anything's really different because they both have like similar play styles. Like Kyle's really aggressive. He gets stuff done. He does the dirty work. He also gets the hill too. So he's just an all-in-one package. I really wouldn't say there's really much difference other than obviously Kyle is this was like his to prove match, so he's just hungry for it.
Yeah, for sure, Nero. And obviously that begs the question of kind of what the conversation was like as a team to bring Kremp in. And do you have any history of playing with him, or was this kind of your first time?
It's funny. I do have experience with him. I was actually supposed to be on an EU cadet team with him during it.
As you usually do. It seemed pretty similar with Vivid. You guys are just super hyper aggressive. What are you hoping for with this change? Like, what are you guys trying to get to?
I think me personally maybe slowing down a little bit because I think the problem with me and Reese is that we're both putting up like crazy number engagements. So I'll just let him take the role of going rogue like Kyle, and then I'll just sit back and play corners pretty much.
Change up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, change up the pace. Yeah.
I like that. Can we talk a little bit about where you see yourselves in the league right now? You finished top 4 at the latest major, but you still felt there was a requirement and a team change. Where do you want to go, and what's in the way of getting to the top?
Obviously we want to win. I just think like our problem before was clutch situations. Like we didn't just pull through in clutch. Like against Toronto, we should have beat them. We were 1 second, 0.1 second off of beating them. But enough of the past. We're just looking forward to the future. It's pretty much just, I don't even know, to be honest.
Lock it in.
Lock it up. There we go.
Lock in. Yeah, lock in and close series out.
There we go. Nero, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll let you go celebrate with the team.
Appreciate it.
That is Nero in the Boston Breach with the first 10K headed to their bank account. We still have